nonsense.
I figured.
Hello Gothamites, I am your host, the Gotham Knight, and I welcome you to the Gotham Knight channel. And I want to go ahead and thank all the recent subscribers that have been recently subscribing and joining the channel. Thank you so much for that. And I want to go ahead and get into this bit of news that you guys that's making the rounds, and of course coming from the set of the Flash movie. And these are very interesting photos. Now, we've talked about in previous shows that we know that Ben Affleck is going to be back, and we've said that he was going to be in the suit. And, well, here are the photos. These photos prove that not only is Ben Affleck back as, of course, Bruce Wayne, he's also back in the Batsuit, which is completely not surprising to us. But these photos do tell a lot of telling factors. The bike looks very similar to the White Knight comic. So I think that's very telling right there in that aspect. We also have pictures of what looks like an updated suit. And the updated suit, we see that I don't know if they're gonna keep it like that or they're gonna use it for CGI in a cape, which I think they could. But usually, they put like the little green dots of where the cape would go. On this suit, it doesn't have that. And it could be that technology is ready to advance to the point where you don't need that. But the bike is very cool. Now, the one thing that strikes out for people is that when in the Christopher Nolan Batman, when the Batmobile, the Tumbler, was ruined, a Batcycle popped out of there. I heard some people talking about, well, what if the Batmobile is destroyed and this pops out of there? I don't think that's the case. I think this is totally new. I think this is totally different. And the set photos do show that the Batsuit, Ben Affleck's Batsuit, is getting an update, and we know that Ben Affleck more than likely will have a bigger role than what people have thought. Now, this is of course speculation, and what I've told you is some of the things that I've heard, some of the things that were mentioned to me, that I'm going to still hold to the fact that Michael Keaton and Ben Affleck might not be the only Batmans in this film. Here's another thing that's going on. The fact that we have two Flashes that have already been shown. It looks like two Flashes that we're filming show a multiverse already. We know for a fact this is why Kevin Feige at Marvel kicked in the Doctor Strange movie to show with Spider-Man the multiverse, because they wanted to try to beat DC to the punch. And we know that for pretty much for a fact, because the plans that were in the different phases for Marvel did not include the multiverse. Now we know that they ramped up everything and they pushed everything along because they knew DC, with their writing and the scripts that were heading out, that the DC was already going to dive into the multiverse and show you all the different universes of DC. With that going into play, I'm gonna make a very big, bold prediction and statement that not only do I think other Batman will show up in this film, but I do think that Henry Cavill may show up in this film. Now, I'm not going to tell you a source. I'm not going to tell you where that is. All I'm going to tell you is, hey, you know what? It's my opinion. My opinion is that when this promotional stuff that comes out of DC fandom later this year, we will see a ramped up promotion by Warner Brothers leading into 2022 of all these things that we pretty much wanted. I do believe that Henry Cavill is coming back as Superman, and I do know or feel, I should say feel, I don't know for sure 100%. I do feel that they will announce possibly something to do with Ben Affleck and HBO Max and his Batman movie continuing on that platform. Now, I'm not going to say that's 100%. There's plenty of YouTubers and websites and dupers that can go on that effect. I'm not that kind of guy. I'm only going to give you my opinion, what I hear from friends in the industry, and yeah, we'll just leave it at that, right? So I want to go ahead and give you guys that bit of news, but I want to go ahead and wish you out a great day out in Gotham City, and don't forget to like and subscribe and tell your friends about us. So enjoy your Gotham City coffee. Take care.